Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it took me about a year to get from a very deconditioned 89 kilos, a little bit overweight, back to being a competition level athlete. So really getting that body composition back to where it used to be. Currently sitting at around 81 kilos now, and I've still got a bit more work to go yet. So I was trying to make sure I stay at a high level of performance whilst burning a lot of body fat and then rebuilding the muscle tissue as well and negotiating injury. So a large part of that obviously is training, but also a huge part of that is diet and recovery. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you some of the foods that I've been eating over the last 12 months, different variations of the same sort of stuff really, and the meals that come as a result of these foods. I did everything very specifically to macronutrient ratios. A lot of stuff I've learned from bodybuilders over the years when it comes to body composition, building my macros around my training, burning body fat and building muscle tissues. But we'll get into detail on that a bit later. This is just a quick video just to show you some of the foods that I've been eating. I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian, although I have tried it and it just hasn't worked for me. So if you are vegan or vegetarian, I apologize in advance for the meat products that I'm going to show you. But this is basically the sort of stuff that I've been eating over the last 12 months to get myself where I am now. Enjoy the vid. So what you've seen there is just some of the foods I've been eating over the last 12 months. I've put some of the values on there as well, the weights and the measurements, but they are specific to my body weight and my body weight goals and my body composition goals. You'll notice that I've put off-season and pre-season and competition season. Well, that's specifically designed for my wushu training and competition schedule. So off-season, as you would imagine, no competitions. So I want to try and eat more calories, maybe a borderline surplus, so that I can put on more muscle mass during my heavy workout training sessions. So heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, that sort of thing. And really focus on building that raw foundation strength. That's off-season training. So the food and the nutrition has to match that, hence more red meats, more carbs, and more volume of food, essentially. Pre-season is obviously coming out of off-season, and the training changes. It starts to become more athletic, more plyometric, more explosive, and a lot more athletic and agility based. So I try to start lightening the load. My calories come down slightly, about maintenance level, sometimes a bit of a calorie deficit as well. What I tend to do is I carb cycle as well during pre-season training. So on workout days, I hit around maintenance calories. On non-workout days, I always have a calorie deficit. This has helped my body to burn a significant amount of body fat and get myself from the 89 kilos back down to the 82 kilos while still maintaining a decent amount of muscle mass. And you'll see there that there's no red meats or anything in pre-season training nutrition. It's all turkey breast, like lean turkey breast, mince and chicken. So always roast chicken, lots of whey protein, but I say lots of whey protein only in my oats. That's all I have in the morning for breakfast. I put the whey protein with my oats. Lots of vegetables and very controlled carbohydrates as well. As I get into competition season, competition season is usually very short. For me, it's anything from 6 to 7 or 8 weeks leading up to a major competition, which is actually where I'm at now. Just entered competition season, off to the World Championships in 6 weeks' time. So actually the turkey mince for dinner, that's going to be gone, that's finished. Going to be replacing that with white fish. And I'll be having white fish for my evening meals every evening. The vegetables and the garlic and the ginger, that all stays the same. The type of carbohydrates I eat, brown rice, sweet potato and oats, they will stay the same, and I will still have the same quantities based around the heavy workouts. Competition season training is all about fitness and stamina and flexibility and agility and just everything that focuses on the actual competition that I'm going to be doing. Breakfast stays the same, carbohydrates, protein stays the same. Lunchtime meals always stay the same, chicken breast, sweet potato and mixed vegetables. The snacks do vary. I will snack between protein pancakes that I might make, sometimes a protein bar. They're a bit sugary, so I try to not have that too often. Around 2 to 3 litres of water a day. Black coffee in the morning, amino acids, 5 grams of creatine every day, intra and pre-workouts as well, avoiding all the sugary stuff, and absolutely minimal to zero sugar. Like since I started this comeback training, the one thing I've absolutely been sure of is cutting out as much sugar as possible. It's almost impossible to cut it out altogether if you're buying foods off the shelf. But certainly no sweets, no chocolate, no cakes, no alcohol, no fizzy drinks, nothing like that. Just no sugar. I've had a proper strict, disciplined, no sugar rule this whole year, and that has massively made the difference. So that's really the key. And then consistency. Consistency is probably the biggest thing when it comes to burning body fat, building that lean muscle tissue, and having it work for you every single day, 7 days a week, for the rest of your life, if you can. That you should be planning to make these meals and diet plans that you can sustain for the rest of your life. They've got to be sustainable. you've got to be able to stay consistent with it. And that's really what's worked for me. So I will go in depth more later on, with future videos, the macros that I have specifically for target body weight goals. I might even do some food production videos just to show you how I produce my foods. Very simple, very boring, but very, very effective. So stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up, and see you on the next one.